talked a lot about you guys establishing your offense early in tonight's game. What was their defense giving you that made it possible for you guys to do so?
I mean, we were just playing fast, playing aggressive, getting downhill. And, I mean, when we get into the paint, I mean, whether we're scoring in the paint or finding somebody on the wing or the perimeter, I mean, it brings good offense. So we were doing a good job of getting into the paint and just making plays.
Second game in a row that you guys have made 11 threes. You were 4 of 7 from 3. What felt different about tonight than what you guys have been doing previously?
Nothing really as far as my shots go. I mean, I was getting some of the same looks that just went in, and I'm still doing the same routine that I've been doing since I've been shooting terrible. So I know it's going to turn, and I just got to keep shooting, keep playing. And but I mean, we all shot the ball really well tonight. And I mean, John, I know he was mad at himself for shooting shots that he usually makes, and he's going to knock some shots down for us next game. And same with DeJounte. So. Not worried. I'm glad we won tonight.
Trae, in the fourth quarter, you hit 2 big three-pointers as the Kings were trying to make a run. Then I saw, I believe after the first one, you kind of looked over at 2 Chainz during the timeout and showed a little excitement, made a comment. What did you say to him there? And what did you see overall in the fourth quarter when you hit those shots?
No, I ain't saying nothing to 2 Chainz. I was saying something to his son, Halo, saying what's up to my little man, saying what's up.
Trae, you and Kevin came in together into the league. What was it like just seeing him out there, going against him and battling against him?
It was different. I mean, I've been playing with Kev for a long time, obviously, since being drafted here, but we were on a USA team together in high school, so I've been familiar with Kev for a long time. And so for me, as a point guard, as a leader, to be honest with you, I just want to see all my teammates succeed wherever they're at, whether they're with me or somewhere else. So I was telling Kev I had to stay attached to him because he's been shooting 100% from the field this year, from the 3. So I love what he's been doing. I mean, it seems like, I mean, what he did over here is helping them out over there. So I'm just happy to see he's doing good.
Trae, there were a lot of plays in the game where they trapped you, especially in the second half. You know, there's 4 arms trying to deflect a pass, and you're throwing them with like 2 hands over your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
When there's that many people and that many limbs trying to deflect the pass, how do you figure out what sort of creative angle you want to get that ball out of there from?
It's all about like a feel and like just timing. I mean, sometimes like that's where sometimes I'll get a turnover out of it, but sometimes I'll get a really good pass or an assist out of it because I'm really just timing and dragging the double team out and just reading the backside defender and making him choose whether he's going to wait for that lob guy and take him out or choose a 3 guy at the top of the key. So I'm really just dragging it out. I'm not really worried about my defenders guarding me, the 2 guys that are on me. I'm kind of reading, and I know those guys are using their hands and going up and down. So it's really about timing and making sure I just get it out clean, but also read the defense behind them.
Trae, do you think it says anything about this team? You've been able to stop the Bucks after a long winning streak and now the Kings after a long winning streak?
Yes and no. I mean, the whole season brings different challenges, and I mean, every night brings something new. So I don't want to get caught up into what happened in the past and the previous, all these games before. I mean, I think every night's going to bring a different challenge. I think Houston after Thanksgiving is going to bring us a different challenge. So we just got to be ready to take care of the next one.
One more for Deshaun.
That you said that, Trae. Obviously, every game is, important, and you can't afford to overlook anybody.
Mm-hmm.
To close out the end of the rest of November for this month, every team in front of you is 500 and under. Has there been any kind of conversation, or just even with yourself in your own head, that beat the teams that you're supposed to beat?
Well, yeah. I mean, no, that's the thing about this league. I mean, you say that, and it's easier said than done. I mean, you got to go out and take it one game at a time. I think since I've been here, since my rookie year, we've struggled with, taking care of the teams you're supposed to beat. I think you just got to take it one game at a time and then just lock in on that matchup, that team, and not look ahead or not even get too high on the game before. So just focus on that next matchup. So for us, it's Houston and focusing on those guards that they got and rebounding and making sure they don't get hot. So that's our next challenge, and that's what we got to focus on.
Thank you, Trae.
Yep.
keeping the ball in front of us, making them score over the top. We did a good job of taking care of the basketball, only 3 turnovers that first half, and so that didn't allow them to get out into transition. But I thought we did a good job of establishing our defense, establishing our offense, but also controlling the tempo.
It felt like they really, made an effort to double Trae consistently throughout the game, and he was constantly making the right read over and over again. Just what did you think about his performance and the reads that he was making?
I thought he was great tonight. Did a nice job of, he only had, I think, 1 or 2 turnovers early. He had 2 late, but did a good job of staying in the middle of the floor. We knew that they had traps and hits in their defense, and it was just a matter of us getting spacing and Trae getting the ball out. I thought he did that. I had some wide open looks. A couple of them we missed, a couple of them we made, but the spacing was really good on their hits.
I was going to say, I think you made more than a couple, because this is the second night in a row that you guys have gone 11 and of whatever from 3. I mean, does it feel like the 3 ball is kind of starting to come into the picture and fall?
Yeah, well, we just got to continue to work on it. I think continue to work on your legs and get in the gym and shoot when your shot is not there. That's going to happen during the course of a season, and you have to get in the gym and work on it. Our guys have done that. We've tried to provide extra shooting for them, but their legs are going to come. Again, we're still in November, and guys' percentages I expect to go up, and it was good tonight to see guys take and make shots tonight.
The other thing that stood out to me is that it seemed like there was a lot more team rebounding tonight. DeAndre had 10. A couple of other guys had 7. Clint 14. When you see that happening, does that mean that good things are kind of going to fall your way?
Well, that's always a key for us to finish the defensive play with a rebound. And we wanted to push the ball and keep pressure on them. I thought we did that in the first half. I thought second half, both teams slowed down and started to walk the ball up the floor. We was trading baskets early in that third quarter and really never established, our defense. I think they won the quarter by 5 or 6 points. But we just stopped running in that second half, and maybe we got a little winded. But, that's always a key, to rebound the basketball so that we can get out into transition.
Nate, guys are going to go on runs. What was it specific about Malik against you guys as he came off the bench? Of what was he doing specifically that hurt you guys so much?
Well, I think they were they was getting out in transition. They caught us a couple times. We knew that they were a team that run off of made buckets as well. They want to get the ball down the floor and attack as soon as possible. We did a good job for the most part early getting back. We did a good job of taking care of the basketball so that our defense could get back and set up. So we weren't turning the ball over. We didn't take quick shots that led to transition baskets. Our defense was able to get back and get set.
Do you think it says anything about your team? You stopped the Bucks after they had a long winning streak, the Kings on a long winning streak, and yet you're the team that's able to stop both of those?
Well, we've faced, I think, 3 teams this year where, these guys have been hot. The Bucks you mentioned, Utah came in, they were really hot. And then, tonight we had a hot Sacramento team. And, they draw attention, when teams are coming in here with, I think Milwaukee had won 9 in a row. Utah was pretty hot coming out of the West, and then Sacramento with a 7-game winning streak tonight. We knew we had to be good tonight, and our guys came out and played a solid game from start to finish.
Congratulations on the win, Coach. In terms of main focal points, what was the conversation like with the guys prior to the game? Like, hey, if we do this 1 or 2 things, we're going to come away with a win tonight. What are those things?
The big key was transition defense, and transition defense starts with our offense. We wanted to make sure that we took care of the basketball, and then we didn't go down and settle for quick shots, because they are a team that they give up 117 points But they score 120. So they're okay with you scoring. What you have to do is be patient. I thought our guys were patient tonight. We didn't go down and take quick shots. We made them work, spend a little energy on the defensive end of the floor, and we did a good job of taking care of the basketball. So even if we missed shots, we had a balanced floor. We was able to get back and make them score over the top of us. Yeah.
Coach, excuse me. How was it to feel to see Kevin out there tonight?
You know, Kevin, I mentioned before, Kevin was one of my favorite guys. You know, he gives you everything that he has, and you know, you get attached to your players when they're playing for you, and he, you know, has one of my favorite guys, you know, to coach, and to see him out there, he's been hot. You know, so we were going up against him. We wanted to beat him and not allow him to come in here and get a win. But it's good to see him playing well. You know, he's doing some really good things for Sacramento. He did a lot of good things for us. I thought our fan base was really respectful and you know, supporting him when they announced his name, and you know, all of that was good to see.
Any last questions? Thanks, Coach.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.